recording internet. So I'm I'm getting ready to go to an interview. So pretty much what I'm wearing is, it's sort of like a navy blue top, like dress shirt that I got last year from Banana Republic. And then I'm also wearing, I think it's Calvin Klein, they're black dress pants, slacks, and then I'm also wearing like these gray shoes. So yeah, I think gray goes really well with black, so I decided to go with that. So I'll just show you guys real quick. Those are my shoes. So I'm gonna first print out my resume. Ow, Prince, what the heck? At the FedEx, and then I'm gonna head out. So yesterday's vlog should already be up. Please be sure to go check it out. So the interview that I was in just now was with a staffing agency. Yeah, so for a registered medical assistant position, I'm hoping to get something close to my house, so it wasn't really a direct kind of physician to employer type of interview. This time this was with a staffing agency. So basically how that works is they will like submit my resume to whoever is kind of in line looking for a medical assistant for their company. So and then after that, you know, the like face-to-face interview with the employer will happen with me, the medical assistant. So I'm just gonna go ahead and upload the vlog right now. So by the time you're watching this video, yesterday's vlog should already be up. Please be sure to go check it out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and have some breakfast. So I think I'm gonna like shoot off some more fireworks at some point because I have a lot left and I would hate for them to go to waste. But the only thing is, like in yesterday's video, like it's gonna be at my house, and yeah, I hope I won't be like, you know, causing a disturbance or something. So I've got my breakfast here. This is a vegetable omelet, and this is a butter, I think it's a plain round bread, whole wheat, gluten-free, and coffee. Alright, so I'm gonna go and shoot off some more fireworks. Okay, so for this one, so this is the 10-ball Roman candle. I'm gonna do this one, even though it's like broad daylight. You're not really gonna be able to see it, but you'll be able to hear it. Okay, so the light part is this green little thing right here, and then I have my what is this called? Incense burnt stick. So I'm gonna take my incense stick and I'm gonna light my incense stick using my lighter. So I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see, but I'm gonna try. I'll try to light this at the same time and film at this. Okay, it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna put you guys down here for a sec while I do this. So I'm going to light this. Incense stick, and then once it gets like a nice like flame like this, I can like now use it to light my fireworks. So I'll use this. Go ahead and light it. There it is. Now I'm just gonna shoot it straight up, because if I don't, oh, you guys can't see anything, but it looks pretty cool, even in the daylight. It's pretty nifty. It sounds cool. I think that was 10. Okay. Everything smells like sulfur now. Okay, now I'm gonna do my thunder cracker. This is really loud, so I'm gonna point the camera angle like down. Wait, no, I'm gonna have to fix you guys up because that's not gonna work. Alright. So this is like the area where I'm doing it. It's like right on my patio. So, I'm gonna have to like put this thing down. Like, down here. So I can get a good angle. And then be able to film this. But I gotta be able to like not be too close to it too, because that could be a problem. So I'm actually setting this right here, I guess. I'm gonna set this down somewhere. I'm trying to set it like somewhere where it'll still light, but it won't be like too close to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my incense stick and I'm gonna light this now. By the way, there's nobody around to see this happening. And again, this is a residential area, so I don't know if I'm allowed to be doing this. Should light any second now. I saw a spark. I still have all these left. I still have, it looks like 4 I have left. And then I still have 4 of those. I'm gonna have to find another time where I can do it. I don't know. I'm gonna have some lunch. So now I'm gonna make some key lime aid. Kind of like lemonade, except for it's made with limes. So I'm using 5 key limes. I got that from H-E-B. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna wash these first, and I'm gonna just cut them in half and juice them into this cup. So first what I'm doing is I'm actually taking the key limes and I'm just kind of like pressing them, just juicing them without even cutting them open. So I'm gonna do that to each of the 5 key limes. I'm actually using my countertop because it's marble, so I can easily kind of like, without bursting it, of course. Alright, so I kind of cross cut them so that like it looks like this rather than long ways, so that we can actually squish them for juice. And then I'm just gonna squish them. And then I can pick the beans out later. I'm gonna do that for all of these. And now I'm just gonna add like half a teaspoon, just a very, very small amount of salt. So this is like 5 key limes that I've juiced now actually. So I'm just gonna add like very little, just for a little bit of taste. And then I'll do like a taste test at the end to make sure I don't need to add just even a little bit more, but that should be that should be sufficient. Now I'm gonna add some sugar. So I'm just gonna take like 2 spoons of sugar. It just depends on how much you're making. So I'm just gonna use like plenty of sugar actually. You don't want the salt to overpower, so you can use more sugar. So now I'm gonna just go ahead and stir this. And I'm going to go ahead and dissolve this sugar in here like real well before doing anything. It smells like key limes in here, but yeah. Put in another spoon of sugar. I tasted it a little bit it was too salty. I think you should be using about as much sugar as you, as how many key limes you have. So I added in another spoon of sugar. So if you have ice, that would be ideal. I don't actually have any ice. Let me check. No ice. So I actually filled up this pot that I have. It's like a small cauldron, up to about here. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my like limeade mix that I made. It still has the seeds in it. I'm just going to like pick them out like whenever. I'm just going to try to make it. And then I'm also going to go ahead and let the sugar dissolve in here like completely. Okay, so I just mixed in the mixture into here. You can see because the seeds are down at the bottom and it's like the water is a little bit more cloudy. Now I still have the cup and I know it has some sugar like kind of gathered down at the bottom, so I'm just going to collect some of this and I'm going to like just clear out the cup of all of the remaining stuff. So what I'm doing here is just shaking and just kind of cleaning out the cup with any sugar that it has left. So I'm just stirring everything around, making sure that everything is nice and dissolved. If there was ice, this would be a great time to throw in the ice and going ahead and letting it dissolve, and it actually will immediately cool down versus having to let it sit in the fridge for a little while to let it cool down. So now I'm going to just taste it. Let's see how it tastes. I'm going to add a little bit more sugar. I'm going to go ahead and add this into the fridge. I'm going to put this into the fridge and let it cool down. I'm just like stirring it around a little bit more. Of course, it's going to take forever to cool down, but basically I had to put like 3 or 4 spoons of sugar, and then I went ahead and added it into like that pot which contained water, to kind of dilute the mixture nice and well. And then I went ahead and continued to stir a little bit more. I tasted it to see if like it was still not sour, because it was still kind of giving me the sour taste. So I went ahead and added in another spoon of sugar, probably, yeah, about a spoon or so, and then I stirred, kind of mixed it. And then I put it in the fridge. So I'm gonna let that cool. I'm gonna eat my lunch. I'm gonna let it cool for a couple of hours. Probably it's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna let it cool down. And then once it's cooled down, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna taste it again, and hopefully it'll be like really, really cold and like refreshing. So that is a recipe that it's actually called chicken bean, but it's like a limeade, sort of like lemonade, except it's made with key limes. So yeah, and like you want to use maybe 2 key limes for each cup or each serving that you need. So I used about 5 key limes. So, and I added in like probably, I could have added in a little bit more water, but it's okay. I actually put it in the freezer because it's gonna like cool it down quite a lot faster. Especially since there's a lot of salt in it, it will be like cold in 20 minutes. So I have another interview scheduled for tomorrow. I couldn't wait 20 minutes. I was so thirsty. And this is really, really light and refreshing. Really good, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna pet you, Raja. Come back. Alright. I'm gonna have some tea. Welcome to the 10th day of Shawwal, you guys. I'm gonna shoot off some more fireworks. Alright, so I got my incense burn stick, and then I've also got my ammunition here. So this is a 10-ball Roman candle, and this is a thundercracker. I forgot to mention how much these were, but I got 5 of the Roman candles, and then I got 7 of the thundercrackers. This is pretty huge. Like, look at my hand compared to my hand. So altogether it ended up being like $24 and change. So I'm gonna go ahead and light this thing up now. So I lit my incense stick. I had to make sure that it was a flame because like it the ash would come off of it or something, so the whole entire like part that's on fire would just fall off, and then I have to redo it. And plus it's windy outside, so it's like I had to do it in a corner. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and light up my Roman candle first. This is pretty much at a really weird angle, you guys. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and light up my Roman candle. I had to use the thundercracker as like to hold my camera up, so hopefully this works and it doesn't like, yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright, ready? So kind of want to keep it away from your face, and then you want to point it up into the sky, guys. So this is a pretty good position. Yeah! It's pretty much going up out of my patio. Trying to keep it away from my face. So I still have, I think 2 or 3 of those still left. I don't remember, but I know I got 5. And if you were watching yesterday's video, then you should know how many I have left. Alright, now time for the thundercracker. Behold. Alright. So, now this one's kind of tricky. I'm gonna go ahead and set this down on the ground here, making sure not to let it touch the fire right now. Actually, I'm gonna put it right over here in this corner to keep it away from everything, basically. Alright, I'm gonna ignite it now, and I'm gonna step far away from it, like right away. My little incense stick is not working at all right now at this point. Relight. Let's see if we can go. Good house, now. Good house. Good house. I'm gonna go again later. Just having my dinner right now. Chicken plow. It's almost 9. Pretty much dark enough to go out and do some more fireworks. Alright, so I got 3 more of these, and I have one of these. Let me see. And I have 2 more left of that. So I'm just gonna take one of these. Uh-oh, it fell. Hope that doesn't ruin it or anything. Alright guys, so I'm lighting up my incense stick right now. so I just let it out. Like, I put the flame to it so it would ignite, and then I just blew out the fire because it caught fire a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and use one of those, either the Thundercat or the Roman candle. So I think I'll do the Roman candle first. Okay, so I lit the Roman candle. I have to make sure to point it kind of like outside of my balcony because I don't want it to catch fire or anything. Should be sufficient amount of space there. And I don't want anything in my eyes. Ah! It tastes really sulfury. I got in my mouth a little bit. Ugh, gross. Okay, now to quickly move on to the next one. Alright, so okay, for this one I have to set it down like in the corner over there, and then move away far away from it because I don't want to get any on me. So let's go do that now. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's it down there. I set it down on a flat surface like a brick. Now I'm going to go ahead and ignite it. There you have it, guys. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the vlog for the night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.